With Call of Duty Champs now at a close, Evil Geniuses have taken the W, taken the 150 grand. We're going to be discussing, has competitive Call of Duty ruined Call of Duty? We're going to be discussing the pros of it, we're going to be discussing the cons of it, and we're going to be talking of why it could have potentially strayed away from Call of Duty's roots of being a normal, fun FPS shooter to more of a competitive based game mode, possibly trying to be too much like Counter-Strike. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So when I say I mean like Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike is just a competitive based game. You can't go into Counter-Strike and play like a public match or something. It is all competitive based. You play competitive, it's just a search and destroy. Imagine Call of Duty without sort of like a public match, and then you'll get Counter-Strike. And for me, I personally feel the Call of Duty is trying to push and promote competitive Call of Duty too much, and it's not focusing on like its roots. It's, you know, public matches where you find a lobby with a 6-man team, spawn trap loads of people, have a load of fun, and get great gameplays for YouTube. It feels like with all this skill-based matchmaking involved now, it feels like they're trying to turn public matches into competitive matches. But what do you think? For those that still play Call of Duty World War II, not so much Black Ops 3, as at the start we did have an issue, but it seemed to have been resolved. But in Call of Duty World War II, Advanced Warfare, do you think that the skill-based matchmaking is a good thing, or do you think they're trying to promote Call of Duty competitive way too much? Now, I also just want to touch on one last thing with this, and this is the fact that they only seem to listen to competitive players. Now, competitive players, they want everything to be even. They don't want, like, to use one gun and someone just 3-bullet anyone. They want to have a fair, even match. But when you think about it, you don't want a fair, even match all the time. If you're, you know, using a 2-bullet LMG that you can just spray into the spawn and kill someone, yeah, it takes no skill, but yeah, it is a shitload of fun. Like, all I want to do is spray into the spawn, get a crap load of kills, and end up pooping on everyone. That's just what I want to do. I don't want to have, you know, a gun where it takes 4, 5, 6 bullets to kill, and then end up not killing anyone and getting absolutely killed myself and pooed on myself. I don't want to do that. And I feel like Call of Duty listen to the competitive scene more, and they take their feedback, I guess, more like seriously than what they would do to, you know, a pub stomper that uploads competitive Call of Duty. And I think that's quite bad, because it's straying away from their roots, like I said before. And let's be honest, what made Call of Duty big is the competitive, not the competitive scene, but the public scene. Now, we're going to be moving away from the cons, and we're going to be starting talking about the pros here for competitive Call of Duty. Now, one of the pros is it draws more people in from other games. So, players from Counter-Strike, if they get bored of that, they might have a crack at Call of Duty. Players that get bored of other competitive games, possibly Fortnite competitive now, they might come to Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So, it's a great, you know, idea to bring more people in. But, once again, it also has its downsides. The fact that it would just be turning Call of Duty into a more competitive-based game, which I personally don't want. So, obviously, it brings more people in. The tournaments hosted are great. It's great for coverage. So, what I mean by that is great for viewership. People watch competitive Call of Duty that may not want to watch pubs. So, you're bringing in different viewers and more viewers. So, you've got a community that watches pubs and competitive. You've got ones that just watch pubs, ones that just watch competitive. And with competitive and pubs, you've got that harmony of, you know, viewership where people can go and watch either or both. So that's it. It's great for viewership. It's great for drawing new people in. And overall, it's great for spectators. It's great for the community, you know. You could, I guess, someone could teach someone how to be better at Call of Duty. Maybe, like, write a book. I mean, in the silliest way possible, write a book or something. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that competitive Call of Duty is starting to take over? Do you think it's a good thing that it's maybe starting to take over? Do you think it's a bad thing that it's possibly starting to take over? Drop your thoughts down in the comment section below. But I want to thank everyone for all the support over the last few months. The growth has been absolutely phenomenal, to say the least. So I just want to thank you all for that. COD Champs winners, EG, congratulations to them. They've won 150 grand. They've won that in like a weekend. I don't even make that in like 6 years. That's awkward, isn't it? Yeah, well, actually, I'll probably do make that in 6 years, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you enjoyed, and leave a comment in the comment section below. But this is LUKEY, and I'm signing out. Peace.